Now let's take a look at proxemics and what exactly that is. It's a big word, but what does it really mean? It means the way people perceive and use space. Think about your office at work. Are you the first hired in person? What kind of office space do you have? You have that itty bitty desk right outside the main door that you have to deal with every single person that comes in, right? The longer you're at the company, the higher your status moves up, the better your office, the bigger your space. Your CEO, your CFOs, where are they? They're way in the back of the building, right? Up on a higher floor, more windows, bigger office, more bookshelves, all of that stuff, right? The Balance website has an article from 2017 in April that says nonverbal communication in the workplace. It discusses personal zones. Our intimate zone is 0 to 2 feet. That's a pretty tight square. If you think about 2 feet, that's less than your arm tip. How many people do you let inside that space in a day? If you really think about it, not very many. Children, spouses, that's about it, right? The next zone would be a personal zone, 2 to 4 feet. That's your close friends, your confidants, not just your casual acquaintances, those that are really important to you, right? When you're talking to a casual customer or a coworker, you're not getting that close. You don't want to know how much garlic they had for lunch, right? Think about it that way. That's too close. Social zone is 4 to 12 feet. That's a party zone. Christmas parties, right? Thanksgiving, 4 to 12 feet. That's enough. Public zone is 12 feet or more. That's the people you see in the aisle at your grocery store, at your hospital, walking down. You don't want to get too close to them. They're at the hospital. They're at the doctor's office. That's too much, right? Accessibility is another thing with those zones. How accessible do you want to be to these people? Do you want them within that personal zone? No. You don't, because they're not that important to you. Customers and clients. There's a happy medium where we want to reach that point where they feel important to us, where their opinions matter, where their business matters to us. But not too close to make them uncomfortable or to make us uncomfortable. We've looked at kinesics and proxemics. Now let's take a quick look at paralanguage, which is a big word that really means variations in speech. Not the words so much as how we speak them. Yawning, laughing, the ums, the uhs, the likes. Like, I went to the doctor yesterday and like the receptionist was like totally stupid, like could not get off her phone. Do you understand what I'm trying to say there? Paralanguage? No, because you're not using language, you're using paralanguage, right? Intelligence is often used by how people speak. And if you think about that, that's very true. The bigger words you use, the more intelligent you're perceived, whether you're using them in the correct context or not. Just like these and ands and uhs. All right, let's touch on chromatics just for a second. This is the use of time. What is that, right? That's what I thought when I started studying this topic. A late subordinate. How is that person perceived? Your coworker is consistently 20 minutes late for work. Never comes back from lunch on time. Always wants to leave early. How do we look at that person? Lazy, careless. They're not involved with their job. They have no ambition. They don't care where they're going with the company. Now, what if it's your boss? Always running late. I'm so sorry this lunch ran late, but I'm back. What are my calls? What did I miss? Or they have to leave early because they have a meeting. Well, how do we look at the boss in those terms? She's so busy. Wow, she's doing a lot of business. She is in control. She is definitely the superior. Use of time. Tonight I've shared with you the 4 main points of nonverbal communication and how they influence our daily interactions. As you go throughout your daily tasks, I encourage you to be aware of and implement some of these points we have learned about today. I hope these points have helped you gain a better understanding of nonverbal cues and how they affect the people we come into contact with on a daily basis. Thank you.